You found this podcast because you're a mom who wants to disrupt what is expected of you. You're passion-focused, purpose-driven, and ready to break through to your own version of success and finally build a life and business that is totally on your own terms and led from your inner guidance system. You're not interested in replicating what someone else told you was successful. You're 100% ready to design your own reality in life and business, and you're here for it, all of it. I see you, I hear you, I am you. So let's get started in turning our dreams into bite-sized actionable steps to launch forward toward our dreamy, soulful, fulfilling, and joyful lives and businesses. Welcome to the Moms with a Purpose show. Hello and welcome to the Moms with a Purpose podcast. Today is a solo episode. I'm just going to be talking a little bit about movement, mindset, and manifestation and how these three truly relate to each other. So first, I have to let you know that my new program, the Mom Mindset and Manifestation Academy, is now open for enrollment. So this is an 8-week program. It will help you to get all three of your body, mind, and your spirit, soul aligned to transform into your healthiest, happiest self that becomes magnetic to your desires. So it's often really hard for us moms to balance all three of our body, mind, and spirit because I don't know about you, but I'm going in overdrive most of the time. I'm super busy. My life becomes unpredictable sometimes, especially having a first responder for a spouse. So I don't talk about that a lot on the podcast, but I do have a first responder spouse. So his schedule is pretty unpredictable. And so some of the unpredictability then falls on me because I'm the one working at home running my business, right? So, sometimes as moms, we want to do, we want to go. We want to reach our goals on a fast track. But what we tend to forget is that we can't constantly be doing without tending to our mind and soul. So we need all three of these, body, mind, and spirit. We need all three of those to come into alignment in order to start manifesting our deepest desires. And movement is really the third puzzle piece to all of this. Without moving our bodies, our energy stays stagnant. There's no place for creativity to flourish in this stagnation. And so what if I told you that you didn't have to meditate for 2 hours a day or spend countless hours on strategies to get to your ideal life and business goals? Because here's what the truth is really. It starts with going inside, not looking outside for answers, listening to truly what your soul is calling you to do. And I talk about this a lot, but it also goes back to trusting your intuition. Also, I would say trusting what your body and your mind are telling you. So it is often a very delicate balance in balancing the mind, body, spirit connection. But when you're able to have that sort of ebb and flow and the balance and you feel it and you just feel this deep sense of peace and knowing that you're exactly where you're meant to be, it is a completely life-changing feeling. And I want to help all of you to get to that feeling because you deserve that feeling. So what we start to do is we can listen to our minds when our anxieties and our doubts arrive, but then we can start to use movement to propel ourselves out of self-doubt and imposter syndrome. So, have you ever found yourself sitting around and you go into a complete state of freeze mode? So, first of all, freeze mode is a recognized trauma response, but so it is something that happens to a lot of people when anxiety floods us, because we either what can we do? We can fight, flight, freeze, or fawn. Those are the 4 trauma responses. So when anxieties and doubts come into our minds, sometimes using movement, and I mean like actual physical movement, to propel ourselves out of that, it might be the answer for us at that point in time, right? So our minds are creating the anxieties that we feel, but our bodies have the power to push through them. Our bodies are also holding on to the anxieties, because what else happens? For example, when you're in a stress response, when you're in an anxiety response, what happens to your body most of the time? Like, take notice of what is happening to your body when that happens. For me, I get a lot of tension in my neck and my shoulders and my back, and it just feels like it all tightens up and I just can't move it right, and it feels so tight, and I feel all the stress right there in my body. And that is a signal to me that something's out of alignment, that I have to tune in and I have to figure out what movement I could do to kind of reset and try to come back into alignment, right? So for me, it would be, I would go for a little walk, do some yoga poses. Lately, I've just literally been getting on my yoga mat and stretching and not really following a quote unquote professional yoga practice, but just getting on there and stretching the parts of my body that I feel like I need to stretch in that moment. And it is really, really, really helping me move through some of those difficult emotions. So why does all this matter even? Because, when we feel better, we can create from our optimal zone of genius. When we do this work to release our emotions and to not have our emotions stay stuck in our bodies, we can start to arrive at what our soul is truly calling us to do. And then from there, we can start to create and set boundaries around what our soul's calling us to do. We can start setting time aside to work on these soul callings. So if what it is you want to do is really you want to publish a book, you start setting aside this time to write every day, because that's what your soul is calling you to do. And then we protect our energy so we can fully work from this place of alignment. So in the Mom Mindset and Manifestation Academy, it's going to be an 8-week group experience. And you'll go through an inner process of self-discovery so you can start to uncover your greatest passions. And you'll also discover how you operate best in the world, so you can start to manifest your unique, thriving mindset, life, and business. And why do I talk so much about how you operate best in the world? So that really comes from a place of me sort of sitting back and realizing that there's not a one-size-fits-all strategy for every single mom looking to pursue her biggest dreams and goals, right? We are not all exactly the same. We have different backgrounds. We live in different places. We come from different families. We have different traumas in our past. We have different jobs. We have different amounts of children, responsibilities, spouses, relationships, family, obligations. We all have all these differing factors in our lives, And so it never made sense for me to sort of follow someone's strategy that worked exactly for them, because it never was going to work for me. I realized I was a unique soul. So that is really why I have created this program, the Mom Mindset and Manifestation Academy, because it is all about you working from your unique soul and you working from your unique energy and you working from your unique place in your life and what, where you are right now, and you taking all of that and turning it into, manifesting it into your greatest dreams and goals, because it all starts from inside you. And I'm there to nurture you through the process, teach you the methods to manifest your goals, to unblock subconscious limiting beliefs, and to do the actual work, to get those emotions unstuck from your body, to do the practices daily that are going to help drive you forward in your life and your business. And we're going to do all of this in this container. And I'm so excited. I really hope you join me this time. And because April is my birthday month and it's Aries season, I am offering a special code right now. So if you go to sign up for the program by midnight on April 30th, you will get $200 off the program using the code ARIES200, ARIES200 at checkout. So you're going to enter that code into the Member Vault checkout and you'll get automatically $200 off this program, because it is my birthday season and us Aries get fired up. If you know anything about astrology, Aries are very fiery personalities. So I'm really fired up for this program. I think it is going to be life-changing for you. And I really hope that you will join me this round. Again, for $200 off the program, enter code ARIES200 at checkout. And all the links will be posted in the show notes as well. If you follow me on social, I'm at kelly.femright on Instagram and on Facebook. You can also join us in the Moms with a Purpose Facebook group. So really love talking to you guys today. I hope you will join me in the Mom Mindset and Manifestation Academy. And I wish you well on manifesting your biggest goals and dreams out there. And until next time, love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning into the Moms with a Purpose show today. I am so grateful that you've decided to listen to my podcast. I am so excited to continue bringing you valuable content that will help you in your purposeful and passion-filled mom life going forward. So if you enjoyed the content on this episode, I would really appreciate it if you could leave a rating and review on Apple Podcasts. In addition, I want to invite you to join my Facebook group called Moms with a Purpose. I will leave the link in the show notes, but I would really love for you to join. We touch on all of the topics talked about on this podcast, plus feature free challenges and a chance to meet other purpose-driven moms that are out there following their passions and pursuing their dreams just as you are in their own unique ways. So I would love to see you in the Facebook group. Until next time, have a great week, and thank you so much for tuning in.